Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Chapter 1 Book Reviews. Today I'll be reviewing The Season of Styx Malone. So, this book is by Kekla Magoon. The Season of Styx Malone is about Caleb and Bobby Jean, and they live in their Indiana house, and they have the whole summer to explore the woods around them. However, they soon meet Styx Malone, he's a young man, and in addition to that, he's also very entrepreneurial, and he oozes cool, according to the author. And so Styx Malone shows them a whole world of new possibilities, and he also teaches them about the great escalator trait, a very interesting concept. So the trait is it's based off a story of a man who had nothing but ended up with a mansion. The man asked his friend for a paperclip. He traded the paperclip for a cheap ballpoint pen, and he traded for something slightly more valuable, but not incredibly valuable like a ripoff or anything. No. And he slowly traded up until he had a laser printer, and then he traded for a fridge, and then he traded the fridge for a car, and on and on and on. He finally traded into a mansion, all with a paperclip. It took a very long time, but he happily retired and lived. And so that's the story of the man who got a mansion with a paperclip. And that is basically the idea of a great escalator trade. You trade something of value for something slightly more valuable, and slightly more valuable, and slightly more valuable, until you finally reach your goal. Now, this concept is really interesting to me, partially because I've never heard of it before. And I saw how they did it in the story. They're trying to get a green grasshopper moped. And for those of you who don't know what it means, it's like basically a motorcycle kind of. And they want to get on it, and they spend all their time doing it. But Styx Malone has secrets, and those secrets may be their downfall. So that's basically the story in overall. What do I like about the book? I think the concept is very interesting, and the characters are very real. I can personally relate to Caleb or Styx, or even Bobby Jean, or any of the characters in the story. In addition to that, the story is pretty deep in the sense that it ties in emotionally. There's an emotional part of the story, and there's even an emotional story journey, or whatever you want to call it, in it, which is rare for a lot of books nowadays, which is something very good about it. What I don't like is this plot is pretty dry, and there isn't much interesting, and because of this, it feels like they're getting their goal way too easily. So originally, when I thought of the Great Escalator Trade, I'd suspected there'd be at least 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 trades. I get that could be hard to write in a book, but it'd be possible too. But in this book, there's only 2 or 3 trades maximum to get the moped, and to go from where they started, a bag of fireworks, into a moped is a pretty big jump. So that's pretty rare, and I don't know if it's actually really gonna happen or not. So those are my likes and dislikes about the story. Generally, it's a pretty good book, but it's not one that I read again, and it's not one that I recommend too much. So if you enjoy reading different kinds of books, then this is definitely a recommend. But other than that, I wouldn't really recommend buying it. So I'd give it maybe 3.8 out of 5. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching Chapter 1 Book Reviews.